I've been a listener to the Experience since the start, and I used to listen to Jim's Who's Slamming Who podcast back in 2009. I've met you, Jim, a few times at Legends of the Ring in New Jersey. Being a lifelong UPS employee and a member of the Teamsters Union, it piqued my interest of why there has never been a wrestlers union. The labor movement has provided many great things for me, such as paid sick leave, ending sweatshops, 40-hour work week, and overtime, paid vacations, etc. Will the wrestlers ever form a union, and why haven't they?
No, they won't, because for much the same reason as Vince McMahon won the 80s promotional war because the other promoters could not get together and work together and agree on what to have for lunch, the boys are never going to band together and give up their individual interests for the collective group as a whole. And if the labor or talent or whatever does not stick together, then the union don't get. And I mean, and to be honest now, from both sides of the fence, would you want the boys in the locker room fucking, dictating your destiny? Most of the time, not, especially in the old territory days. But no, it's happened before where Ventura tried to get the guys to unionize, and somehow Hogan found out about it, and Hogan stooged it off to Vince. This was in the 80s, and then a couple of the key guys just kind of, I'll be over here, because they didn't want to get heat and screw up their pushes. They're making a ton of money, and that's always what's going to happen. And, and then also, to be quite honest, the only wrestling promotion in this day and age that has enough money to actually be in existence if the boys were unionized is the WWE. Maybe New Japan Pro Wrestling. Nobody else. Help me here. There's no way that these little small-time independent promotions, and I even include Ring of Honor, Sinclair Broadcasting could do anything they want to, but they're not going to give Ring of Honor that much money. They just fold the thing up. TNA, they can barely, they're so broke they can't pay attention. Nobody could give their wrestlers paid sick leave or medical insurance or benefits or profit sharing or all these other things that people in regular companies get. But Vince could, and actually Vince, who benefits the most by the independent contractor statute, is the one promotion in the world that probably fits the classification and the requirements of being an independent contractor situation the least.
Right, and the only way you could successfully form a union in wrestling, in my opinion, would be if the four most important guys on WrestleMania, the day before WrestleMania, threatened to pull out of the show unless Vince negotiated with the union. And that's never going to happen because the four most important guys in WrestleMania are always treated like gold. It's everybody else that's treated like shit. And that is why we'll never have a union.
And then one of them might be the son-in-law. So, right. That's the one smart thing. The family's not going to sue you. He knows which side of the train his gravy's carried on. I don't know what the fuck I just said there. But anyway, so no, it should happen. The guys that work for the WWE should be unionized because that's a whole different animal from the wrestling promotions anywhere else in the country or the world. And it won't happen for all the reasons that we just talked about.